Those tariffs come at a time when consumers have already been dealing with rising prices on goods.
So what steps, if any, should you be taking to protect your finances? Andre Norrells, he is here with some insight from a local financial insider. So what did he have to say?
Well, Jeff and Kaylee, little changes can really help you save a little extra money. But for many we heard from today, people are already cutting corners trying to make ends meet.
I'm really distressed at what's going on out of the White House.
There's a lot of uncertainty, that's for sure.
It's a feeling many shared with us at Wildwood Metro Park. With rising costs of groceries, goods, and everything in between, it can be hard to get ahead.
It feels like my salary is shrinking every day. When I go to the groceries, I find there's a lot less money in my pocket after I'm done.
With the Trump administration putting new tariffs on products from Mexico, Canada, and China, people are worried about a trade war.
I think the tariffs are a huge mistake. I'm worried about the auto industry. I'm worried about retaliatory tariffs coming back at us.
We sat down with Gregory Fackler, a financial advisor in Toledo, to get his thoughts.
I think this year is going to be a very volatile market. That's what we've seen so far. The first 2 months were good. This last few weeks has not been so good.
He's talking about the stock market. Since Monday, the Dow dropped 3%, while the NASDAQ dropped 4%. But Fackler doesn't think people should be too concerned.
You got to try to remember, too, that this is actually normal. You know, a 5% drop is supposed to happen twice a year. We have not really seen this in the last 2 years.
Fackler encourages people who have money to spare to look into buying stocks while they're low. But for people who don't have that luxury, he says to save when possible and to aim to save at least 10% of each paycheck.
I am a big set it and forget it type saver, right? So I try to automate it. You know, with technologies nowadays, you can, your 401k, it just comes out of your paycheck and you forget about it. So just keep doing that.
For the couples we spoke to at the park, they're already considering making changes.
I'll have to probably go back to work.
And taking a hard look at their savings.
Always save on finances, then be sorry later.
We don't really know how this will impact our retirement savings. Picture could be very different a year from now than it is now, or maybe we'll get lucky.
We have more money-saving tips on WTWell.com. Andre Norrells, WTWell 11.